A different video this time around. This time you will not see my face, but then you're not here for my face, you're here for this. Sunrex contacted me a few days ago. They saw my photography on Instagram and they kind of liked it, and I told them that I have a YouTube channel where I do talk watches. And they offered to let me see a choice of one of their watches, and honestly it was pretty difficult to pick one since most of them looked pretty good. So far, from what I understood, Sunrex is this really old company from the 1970s, run by the two founders' grandfather, until they were at the helm. And they offer 3 watches: a pilot watch, a dive watch, a racing watch. All 3 of them are solar quartz, all 3 of them are chronographs. And when you go for third-party movements when it comes to watches, Japan offers 2 brands, Seiko and Miura. Both of them offer quartz and mechanical watches. Seiko offers mecha quartz as well, but that's a different story. What I didn't know was that Seiko also offered solar quartz. Not Seiko specifically, but Seiko Epson, the mother company that holds both Seiko and Orient. They have a very specific set of movements that are solar quartz chronographs. You see them on a few Seikos and a few Orients. But I'm starting to see this movement in other brands as well, including micro brands, and I'm not really sure if I should categorize Sunrex as a micro brand either, but here we are. However, I'm not gonna keep it. They suggested that after I'm done taking photos and videos of the watch, I would give it away to one of my subscribers through a giveaway. So this is the channel's first sponsored video. However, Sunrex has no input on whatever I say about the watch. All of what I'm going to say is my opinion, even though this video is not a review. I'm just trying to be clear that anything I say here are my opinions and no one else's. And as for the giveaway, stay tuned until near the end of the video where I'll be explaining how to participate and have a chance to win this watch. So without further ado, let's take a look at this watch. I did open this box prior just to make sure everything is in place, just so that I make sure that there's nothing missing by the time this watch goes out to the winner. But before we unbox, a quick wrist check. I am wearing my Tudor Ranger, but this time on the Opto Watch Company taupe nubuk. Editor Asatir here. I have no idea what exactly happened to the video at this point. Opto Watch Company is that brand that I bought the straps off of during the watch locator event. I bought this taupe nubuk and one other strap that I will show later in the video. I won't make it any longer. Back to the video. So as you open the box, you get this little card explaining how the movement works and how to take care of it and everything. It's really basic information. It is something that you will see with almost every solar quartz movement. If you've owned a solar quartz watch, you would know all of this already. But for newcomers, this is a nice way to know how to take care of it. Now the watch is in this bag. And when they sent me this watch, they told me that they have set the time for it before sending it. This is something I didn't know that brands were doing, because there was this other quartz watch that I got, and as far as I know, the time is pretty accurate down to the date. So yeah, this was something that I wasn't aware that companies were doing, just to show how dependable quartz can really be. And this watch is their pilot watch. They call it the Beta. It's, as you can see, it does have a unidirectional bezel, which is something you see on dive watches. However, this isn't a dive watch. This is rated for 50. Okay, definitely there's not that much backplate. That's really good, so I'll have to go back. $120 clicks, nice. So this is rated for 50 meters water resistance, so I wouldn't go diving with this, especially with these pushers. Yeah, so like this is a chronograph. The pushers will start and stop the chronograph hand, and once you reset, it's going to smoothly glide back to position. I'm sure you noticed that there's a little bit of photina, something that not a lot of people really like. I prefer the photina over a sterile dial. Like, I think this has a nice warmth to it rather than a white clean look. Though I kind of wish the hands were photinaed as well, so the white, like, just doesn't match the rest of the watch. But that's not a real deal breaker to me. And as you know, like, this is a solar quartz, so the quartz ticking is on the subdial here. There's a 24-hour subdial. The chronograph is the second hand, and the minute marker here, which does count up to 60 minutes. So yeah, pretty good looking watch. Yeah, let's see how it looks like on the wrist. So underneath here we have two straps, one in leather and the other I think is in canvas, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. However, I'm not sure like if this is like a design decision or like there's some manufacturing flaw here, but like there's this weird crease on the strap. Not really sure what that is about. You get two straps and this is one of them. The other one is this leather, which I think is available on all of their watches. It's black here. I think there's another tan one as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's this blue strap here and 3 loops, and that's also available on here. However, on the leather it's kind of slanted rather than the straight ones on the nylon canvas. I'm not sure which one this is, but you get the idea. So here's what the watch looks like with the leather strap. It's pretty comfortable. I think it may need just a little bit of break-in, but that is something I'm going to leave to the winner. It's not for me to do. Let them enjoy their watch as they please. And here it is with the nylon strap. I'm actually not very fond of this look. Like, the white just clashes with the Fotina here, but like it is pretty comfortable. It doesn't require that much. I don't think it requires break-in at all, so that's a good thing. However, I did bring a few straps to take a look at, just to style the watch a little bit. And no, these straps are not from WatchGecko, not all of them at least. These are my personal straps. I just reused this box just for this video. Here's the watch on a black Cordura canvas strap. This is just a generic buckle, but originally I got this for another watch, but it kind of looks good. Like the matte texture here goes really well with the rest of the matte on the bezel and the dial. I like this. This is a canvas strap from Zulu Diver. It is one of the most comfortable straps I have in my collection, and I think it looks perfect with this watch. It's just the right warm tone with the numerals. This is a pink strap habit deployant FKM rubber strap. Pink and black is a very nice combination usually, and I think this looks quite alright. Chronographs tend to be paired with perforated leather straps, and these tend to be called rally straps, and as you can see, it's a very, very good look on this watch. Besides like the fairly yellowed stitching and the warm colors of the leather strap, like it feels like it's kind of made for it. Like, this is a really nice combination. This, by the way, is the other strap that I got off of Optowatch Company. And here it is with one of my most favorite NATO straps. A strap so nice I bought it thrice. I think it's the Tuscan by Crown & Buckle. It is a really nice shade of yellow that is matte, and like it has a really thick weave that is just super comfortable, and like the way it wears and wears down over time, like it just becomes like this really soft blanket on your wrist. And as you can see, it looks really good with the Sunrex. And now I do have one last test to do with this watch, and that is the Lume. Now let's see how good this Lume is. It's not the strongest Lume. The camera's not showing the full picture here. It is visible in my eyes, but on the camera is not showing that much. It is sustaining, so that's a really good thing. The video was cut because the camera overheated. However, as that happened, I started the chronograph just to measure how long it took for the Lume to go, and I stopped at the moment it was too fuzzy to read, and I did pretty good. Like, it's not a very bright Lume, but like it sustained itself throughout the dark. And at some point, like, it was still glowing, but I just couldn't read. The numerals were just a blur. So, yeah, pretty competent Lume. Like, usually Fotina would make the Lume weaker, but I think they did a pretty good job here. However, my only issue with the chronograph is that the pushers are a little mushy compared to something as tactile as something you would see on mechanical chronograph or mecha quartz. But other than that, like, this works great. This is pretty well built. There's a screw down crown with a very nice, interesting crown. Yeah, like, this is a pretty good watch for the money. So I will be giving this watch away to one of my subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, go to their website. I'm gonna be including it in the video description. Take a look at their 3 watches. Leave in the comments which of their 3 watches you like best. The winner is going to be picked in random. I will be pinning the comment of the winner. I'll ask them to send me an email once everything is confirmed, and I will be sending the watch to the winner. But for the time being, I'll be wearing the watch for a while. Take a photo of it for my Instagram. Follow me there as well. Good luck to the winner, whoever it is.